why I feel this way. Every day I wanna run away. I think I'll go back to that place I stay. Play on the server the TimeShot way. Hello people, it's Poet. And we're back on TimeShot. Now, basically, I've been working like crazy. I was on here for about an hour already today, and to be honest with you, the only reason I actually stopped was because I needed a break and I wanted to put an episode out. I had an episode of Proximity I needed to get out. I've just been burning through picks like crazy. I went through an Efficiency 4, I went through an Unbreaking, I went through another almost full Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3 pick. And then these ones I don't really want to use. They're my Fortune picks. It's kind of like, if I have to, I'll use that Fortune pick, but before then I'll use this Unbreaking 1. That was just a quick enchant. And I don't want to use that one either. So those three are kind of out of the question. These two I'll use up first, then this one if I have to, and then I'll go to these eventually. But I'll probably make more diamond picks before then. In this episode, I kind of just want to work on the wall a little bit. So I'm just going to grab up some stone. And I got lots of stone in here, which is perfect for my needs. What else? Anything else? A few more. And I need stairs like this too. Let me just do another double check to see that I didn't miss any stairs. Man, those are awesome. I think the ones that I have right now are broken. Oh yeah, stairs. I almost forgot what I was looking for. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Alright. So I need a few more oops. I need a few more stairs. So go like this. That'll give me enough, I think. More than enough. And then the rest basically just has to be like that. But I won't make them all stone brick until I know for sure that I need all stone brick and not any smooth stone. And let's see. Where do I start is a question that I'll have to answer. Oh, crap! Get away! Get away! Your enchanted bow of doom? Wonder what it had on it. Stuck in my head now. But let's see. I'm just gonna go like this. How do I want to do this? I'm not even sure how I'm gonna make this wall look right. But it basically needs what I figure is 10 blocks in between each step. So I figure I'll start with a step like right here. And then go on from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then another step. And we'll just keep doing that. Anyway, it's been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a step in the corner. Uh-oh. How do I combat that? Well, I'm not redoing this whole wall. That's for sure. Get away from me! Don't need you here. Calling all your friends. Let me just run this way. Well, walk this way. And check out if I could actually move the wall. Would it be a big deal? You know what? I think I will. I think I'm going to actually move the wall. It's kind of crazy, but in the long run, it's easier than having to completely figure out a new thing for what I'm doing. But anyway, it's been a few days since I posted the episode where I basically admitted that I'd be asking for donations again, and the episode that I posted after that, I still hadn't been able to see the comments or anything from that episode. So as we often do, we go back now another episode, and I haven't read the episode 16 comments yet. Keep that in mind. Jerk. Come down here and face me. Trying to distract me from my conversation about donations. Oh no, he's pushing me back. I'll hide behind a tree. That's right. Come into my trap. Aha! Strike! Stole your hat of protection. But anyway, I've only had a chance to read the episode 15 comments. And basically only the first, I think, 50 views on the video. So I'm very early on in the comments, but I can already see kind of where some comments are going, what they'll be asking, so I'm going to answer it. And it's about why and how and what, all that kind of stuff. People generally a little bit confused as to what donations are for and how I could be asking for them and things like that. And basically, there was actually a bit of confusion in people not understanding what they would get for a donation. So I'm going to kind of talk about that as well. Oops. Pick those up. Oh, God! Yoink. Oh, jump out and kill! Yes. There we go. Oh, no! I don't want to fight! I just want to build today. Please. Man. Can't be left alone for 2 seconds being attacked. I was actually AFK here earlier today. I'm surprised I didn't get mauled. But anyway, let's talk about the donation thing a little bit more. I'm sure that by now it's been 3 episodes where I've kind of touched upon it. But this will be a third one, again, just to clear up what people have been talking about. And then I swear, I promise you won't hear nearly half of it anymore. But basically, someone asked the question of what do you get for a donation, because you're not really getting a VIP status on the server. Nobody can join this server except YouTubers. So you're not paying for a donation to get something. But here's something to keep in mind, is that any server that pretends that you're donating when you're really just buying a VIP perk, calling it a donation is just kind of a nice way of saying, here, buy this and feel good about it. I think Dinnerbone actually tweeted something out like that the other day, where he basically said, yeah, like asking for a donation and giving you something in exchange. I think it was actually regarding not donations for servers, but perks for games, like beta games and stuff. And he basically said, like, you're paying for something. You're not just donating. You're not donating. A donation is something that you give your support to with no real... you don't have a belief that you're going to get something back in return for it, is what a real donation's all about. Otherwise, you're buying something. You're not donating. You're buying. In a sense, you are buying something with a donation to me, because you're essentially paying for these videos. You're paying for me to be able to continue doing these videos for a living, to keep doing them as regularly as I'd like to do them. I can tell you for a fact, when it goes back to the day where I still had a real job, quotes, real job, and I went to work 9 to 5 every day, there was that point where I reached that I could not keep doing it. I literally could not keep doing it. It would have been impossible. So it was either I had to choose, keep doing YouTube videos or keep doing my day-to-day job. And I chose videos. In order to keep doing those videos, that's where the donations come into play. So, I mean, you are kind of in a way paying for me to keep doing those videos, but it's not really, you're not really buying anything for it. You're not getting a VIP status. But what I decided to do is that whole donator room. The entire reason behind it is so that I could actually put little tiny monuments for you guys to show off, give you guys a shout out in my video, and say like, hey, I'm a supporter. You know, I appreciate what Poet does. I appreciate the videos. I appreciate the time he puts into them. I'm a supporter of him. My name is on a pillar in that room for all to see. And keep in mind that we have the world download every 2 months. People will be able to download the world and be able to walk through that hallway and see all the names of the people. And I think that is just absolutely incredible. That you guys will be able to do something like that. So you are getting a few little perks back, but the whole intention is not to give you anything in return, really, except for my time, my videos. That's really the whole thing behind it. So it is what it is. But there was some confusion. People didn't know. People were kind of finding it hard to understand. Like, what do you get for donating? I don't get a VIP perk. But that's really not a donation. If you're buying a VIP perk, you're not donating to a server. As much as you want to feel good about donating, servers are definitely all for profit. They make a lot more than they spend in any case. So you're not donating because the server's struggling. As much as the guys from Hypixel or whatever other server out there makes you believe that, well, our cost is humongous. Yes, that's true. But what they get back from you guys buying VIP is it far outweighs that humongously. It's a massive number that I couldn't even imagine to repeat. It's that big is what their profit is. That's everything above and beyond the cost of running their server. But so yeah, those aren't real donations, if you ask me. Those are, you're paying for a perk. You're paying for something on the server to get that advantage on the server, not really for the support of the server. If it was just for the support of the server, that number would be a lot less. That's definitely a guaranteed thing. And here's the other thing too, is that if this is a big if, TimeShot were to ever want to do something in the way of making a public server, or if one of us really needs help, support, or if there's some other reason that we need you guys to help us out financially in some way, you know, I don't want it to be like a competitive act between myself and the other people on the server and things like that. I want it to be completely fair for all. So that's why I'm not really offering any perks to anybody. It's just, it is what it is, like I said. So hopefully that clears that up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, this whole tree needs to move. All these trees. Gotta like break them and then replant them, I think. Might be what I do, actually. Completely break all these trees. But look at them all. Look at them all. They're all connected. I'd almost have to break all of the ones that are connected. Maybe not. Maybe I can just keep it even looking like this. But I know for a fact that I'm going to have to move it a little bit more. And we're getting pretty close to the tree trunk. So, counting again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a block. There we go. We'll just keep doing that over and over and over again. And each time we put one of these, it'll be a step. I got ideas. Actually, seeing that block there, I'm not sure why I didn't just make this one a block as well. In fact, I think that I will, and now I have to go back and redo those. Oops, I dropped it. I'm not going to go get it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then this one will be the block. Yeah. There we go. So then this one. And we'll just redo it. So hopefully that clears things up, though, about what the VIP, I mean, not non-VIP thing is all about. It's basically just donating to help me out. There's nothing more genuine than that. I know that Minecon, for example, this year will be about $6,000. This is what I figure. People have actually thrown bigger numbers at me, but I'm just kind of not the best case, not the worst case scenario. How much would Minecon cost me in Europe? And I'm thinking about $6,000, which is pretty insane at this point. Did I do this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a lot of people now would say Minecon isn't really a necessity. You know, you don't need to go to Minecon. You can just continue doing what you do. Don't go to Minecon. But really, Minecon is, having been to one, it is a very good place to network. I know for a fact that Minecraft and Minecon in general won't be around forever. This is something that people take for granted a lot. But I don't. I know for a fact it will not be around forever. So I want to take advantage of me hanging out with the other YouTubers and stuff as much as I can. Getting together with the people on TimeShot in real life and kind of firming up those friendships in real life. Plus, it's a good way for my girlfriend and I to get away and actually, you know, spend some time together, which, because it's a long-distance relationship, we don't get time together, you know, and it's very, very hard on the both of us. That'll be another place where we can finally get back together and spend some time together. So you got to keep that in mind as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Already, people have already said, well, I don't know if Minecon will be possible. And it's just so almost heartbreaking to hear when someone can't make it to Minecon. You know, they want to, but financially they can't. So the donation that you give will not just go to me, but will also probably be going towards, if I know that I can make it, if I have enough money to make it, and I have a lot left over, definitely will be going towards helping other people get to Minecon and helping them out. I mean, like I said before, 50% of my donation will be going, of your donation, will be going to a donation of my choice, probably to water.org. I think PewDiePie is someone who donates quite a bit to there. But I thought it would be nice to kind of get away from the whole Child's Play charity that a lot of Minecrafters do. There's huge support for that, and not a humongous amount of support for... I've used humongous a couple times now. But not a huge amount of support for water.org, and even less support for something like Heifer International that I personally really appreciate and would put my name behind. So I'm going to be trying to donate to at least one or two of them. 50% of what you guys donate to me. So you get to feel good about that as well, that I'll be able to make a lump sum payment to them, which is really, really kind of you, and I appreciate it too. So there's that. It's all to help with going to Minecon, with paying my bills. I mean, I hate, I've said this before. I've said this in podcasts and things like that, that I absolutely cannot stand being a charity case. More than anything, practically. I cannot stand sob stories. I know that you guys can't either. It's just, you hear it all the time. People needing something, needing money, they're financially strapped, and a few life changes could fix everything, but they don't do those changes. And the honest truth is that I am trying. I'm trying my best. I had frozen water pipes twice at my house. The city charged me almost $1,000 to fix it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost $1,000 to fix something that was basically a natural disaster, is what they wanted. So I mean, that's kind of ridiculous in itself. I had to pay that though out of pocket. My electrical bill was $20,000, as I've said in several other videos, that I'm having to pay. 9, 10, 11. There we go. Actually, this wall could move in by 1. If I'm to make it the same as kind of that wall and this wall, I could actually move it in 1, and that would actually help the road here too. I noticed that I think it was Sigils or MK, one of those two, built this road, this little tiny cool dirt road, and it goes around my property kind of in a weird way. And I think that if I were to move my wall in by 1, it would help me in that I wouldn't have to clear out more of this. I wouldn't have to clear out more of the road or anything like that. So actually, it's to my benefit to move this wall in. So I will do that. What's 1 block between friends, right? So let's see. Yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. Hopefully describing the situation. I want to be completely open and honest with you guys. I wouldn't hide anything from you. I wouldn't hide, here I am, I'm asking for donations, and meanwhile, my profit on YouTube videos is astronomically high. It's really a case of my expenses are humongous because I used humongous again. They're enormous because of where I live. And it's only within the last, I think, actually the last week or two that I've actually seriously considered moving to somewhere a little bit more affordable. And I don't even just mean this city. I mean a different province, even a different country. For the first time, seriously, in my life. I mean, I've always dreamt of being in greener pastures, but I've never had the ability, or if I had a job that I had to go to 9 to 5, I would have to find another job where I move to, and there's just so many other things that are a little bit more difficult about it. Because I have the job that I do, I can pretty well choose where I live, and being in a serious relationship now, it does open your eyes about where people are and what people do. So I want to also be able to save up and move to a more affordable place so that I won't have to have an extra income source like donations. That's the dream right now, and I know that it's fairly close. So this isn't something that'll have to be ongoing forever either. That's the thing. People can then say, like, how long will this have to go on then if you're asking for donations now? And the honest truth is that the second that I'm financially back on my feet, I will take down those donation links again, and I will no longer ask or accept donations. If someone tried to donate to me when I wasn't accepting a donation for a cause of some kind, I would refund it. I would not accept that donation. That's just not right. People should definitely hold on to what they've got, because one day it might not be there. I know that more than a lot of people, I think. So there is that. What else can I really talk about? I guess what I'll do... I thought I heard feet with no sound. Could have been a creeper, but I don't see creepers, so... I guess what I'll do is run over to the donator area. We've talked so much about it in this episode. I'll run over there and show you guys kind of the progress that I've made, because again, this is all kind of part of what if you want to say the donation is to buy anything, it's to buy this whole donator room, and I've been working really hard on it. I'm going to show you guys where I'm at. Nom 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 nom. Let's just go down here. Yeah, a lot of people from TimeShot are making it to Minecon. That's kind of exciting. Again, I'll be able to see the Europeans mostly. I think Dave, Fabe, and Liam from TimeShot are all going for sure, because I think they've figured out that it's only maybe a few $100s that they'd owe at the end of the day. For me, 6,000 to show you the difference. So for me to go is not exactly the same as some of them, but that's kind of, you know, you can expect that. But let's go down here and take a look. Here we go. Look at this already. I've been throwing out a lot of the cobblestone, and a lot of it, my inventory will be completely full, so I don't pick it all up. So I'm not getting as much cobblestone as I would have thought that I would have gotten, but it's still a decent amount. And a lot of this I actually did blow up. Again, today I did about 8 or so TNT just in random spots. And then I spent about 1 hour with an efficiency 4 diamond pick just mining this out. And I only got down maybe 2 or 3 layers more. Yeah, about 1, 2, 3 layers more. So, and it's just so much work. Like, look at how slow this is. And then do all of this. It adds up so fast, so very quickly. Not to mention that while I'm in here, while I'm doing all of this, I'm constantly bombarded with mob attacks because I can't light it up nearly enough. But this has all been basically either blown away or dug out. A lot of the gravel and dirt and stuff, I take the time to get all of that out because it's really easy to get out. So in there, I'd probably dig all of that out. And then along here, I wanted to see if maybe I could just start by, if I were to dig one section at least, all the way down to the bottom where I want to end it. And where I want to end it is right there. So we're pretty close. We're not too far away, but that is the bottom floor of where I want this whole project to end. Right here. I've dug through a few times. There was lava floor in a few places that I've had to fill up. Ooh, more gold. There we go. Let's see. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. So this is the bottom and that's the top. You can see that I'm only... Ah! I'm only maybe, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks away from being at the bottom. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that is just so much, oops, so much quantity of stone that I have to dig out that it's actually, to me, it's mind-boggling, because if I look at how much I've spent hours and hours and hours on, it's only about 9 blocks or so in itself. Like if I go from here to there, well, actually maybe that's more. That's about 4, 8, 9, 10 or 11 blocks that I've gone from there to there. So to do all of that, what I've done already, another 2 times, because there's that one, 9, and then that one, another about 9. So it's at least another 3 days work, 4 days work of just constant working, using up picks, doing that kind of stuff. And eventually I'll seal up these dripping ceilings. Hopefully nobody goes to collect some clay right now. I really hope, because they will make a humongous mess down here. I used the word humongous for the last time. But they will make a really, really big mess. And hopefully they'll seal it up when they make that mess. Where'd that go? I don't want a little piece like that sticking out. Had a creeper blow up the stairs pretty early on. Had another creeper, I think, blow them up down there. Maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe here. Creeper attacks are just about as frequent as you can imagine. Skeletons, fall damage. It's crazy what I gotta face. But anyway, to find... Oh, look at that. He's added some glass. It's looking pretty good. He hasn't finished it, I think, but it's looking good, that glass like that. Fabe is going, Dave is going, Liam's going, and then the people who I know want to go. Well, I know that Win is not going. That's kind of a sad face. She's not going to be going. Code, I don't think, is going. He would like to, but I don't think he's going either. Jake already said that it's impossible for him to go. Same with Huck. He can't go. Who else do I know? 2 girls, 1 Minecraft. Obviously, I think they're trying to go, but again, financial. When it costs us $6,000 to go, and that's just per person basically, it's a staggering amount. I don't know how any of us are actually going to be able to make it, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, there will be a few other North American people can make it. I'm crossing my fingers, and also, like I said, those donations do help. So, gonna end the episode here. This little pathway, in case you are wondering, it takes me down to the railway, just the railway tunnel that leads to the cozy hole. And 2 girls, 1 Minecraft's house, I guess, if you go the other way. So I'm gonna head down that way and stock up on some diamond picks, hopefully, and I'll get back to digging and listening to my tunes all afternoon, because I'm doing it for you guys. So, thanks again for watching. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and do all those other awesome things that you people do. Donate if you so choose. I will not ever force you to donate, but if you are so kind as to do so, the link is in the description. And we'll see you next time on TimeShot. Bye-bye.